Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, the 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter is not just a coin. It's a symbol of America's golden age of artistry, rarity, and untold wealth. Minted over a century ago in the Denver Mint, this coin has become a legend among collectors. Its presence in your hands could mean a life-changing fortune. Many experts and passionate collectors have long believed that certain examples of the 1919 are so rare, so beautifully struck, and so historically significant that their value reaches millions of dollars in today's elite numismatic market. To own one is to hold a piece of American pride, minted in silver and sealed with destiny. When this coin first entered circulation in 1919, the world was recovering from the aftershocks of World War I. The Standing Liberty Quarter was designed to represent strength, peace, and renewal. Lady Liberty stands tall, confident, and protective, her shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other, a timeless message of readiness for both defense and peace. Yet, what sets the 1919 apart is not just its symbolism, but its scarcity. Denver Mint struck far fewer of these than its Philadelphia counterpart, making every surviving specimen an almost mythical treasure. This coin tells a story beyond metal and minting. Its surface, when preserved in uncirculated condition, glimmers with history, its design carrying subtle artistry that newer coins no longer hold. The fine details of Liberty's robe, the delicate feathers of the eagle on the reverse, and the crisp D mint mark all combine into an image of perfection. But because of Denver's striking pressure and the wear of circulation, most examples lost their fine definition. Finding one with a full head, strong details, and original luster is so rare that it's like discovering hidden treasure buried in plain sight. The rarity of the 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter elevates it into the realm of legends. Only a limited number exist in top condition, and collectors from across the world battle fiercely in auctions to possess one. In pristine condition, the coin's price has skyrocketed through the years, from hundreds to thousands, and now, in exceptional grades, it can reach millions. Auction records and private sales whisper stories of collectors paying sums so immense that even the most seasoned dealers are left in awe. It's not just a quarter, it's a ticket to fortune, a relic capable of rewriting one's destiny overnight. The condition of this coin determines its wealth. A worn example might sell for a few $100s, but a gem-quality uncirculated 1919 with the famous full-head detail can command life-changing figures. Imagine owning a coin so fine that it survived wars, economic depressions, and the passing of generations untouched. Each nick or scratch tells the story of its journey, while an untouched one radiates purity and perfection, a piece of silver frozen in time, untarnished by a century of history. Collectors crave this coin not only for its rarity but for its artistic allure. Designed by Herman A. McNeil, the Standing Liberty series remains one of the most beautiful in American coinage history. The 1919 represents the height of that design's legacy, a perfect blend of grace and power, of femininity and resilience. For many numismatists, the Standing Liberty Quarter is America's most poetic coin, and the 1919 its most elusive stanza. In the world of high-end coin collecting, the 1919 has become a status symbol. When it appears at auctions, bidding wars ignite instantly. Millionaires and museums alike chase it, knowing that it's not merely a collectible, it's a national heirloom. Its silver core holds an emotional value beyond currency. It represents the endurance of a nation, the vision of freedom, and the eternal allure of rarity. The moment someone realizes they own one, their entire world can shift. This is the coin that transforms ordinary collectors into legends and ordinary people into If you happen to possess a 1919D Standing Liberty Quarter, don't part with it lightly. Its power lies not only in its monetary worth, but in its story, its artistry, and its capacity to change your fate overnight. Handle it as you would a crown jewel. Protect it, preserve it, and have it authenticated by trusted experts. Because you might just be holding one of the most valuable pieces of American history ever created. An object so precious, it can turn silver into dreams and dreams into unimaginable fortune. Second, the 1920D Standing Liberty Quarter is a dazzling relic of America's numismatic golden age, an icon of artistry, rarity, and fortune beyond imagination. Minted over a century ago in the Denver Mint, this silver masterpiece has become one of the most coveted treasures in coin collecting history. Its rarity is such that collectors whisper its name with reverence, knowing that even a single example in pristine condition could be worth millions of dollars today. Owning this coin isn't just holding silver, it's holding the power to rewrite your destiny overnight. For this 1920D quarter is the key to unimaginable wealth and eternal prestige. When the 1920D Standing Liberty Quarter first emerged, the world was entering a new decade of hope and rebuilding. The First World War had ended, and America was ready to stand tall once more. The coin's designer, Herman A. McNeil, sculpted Liberty as a strong yet graceful figure, her shield raised in defense, her olive branch extended in peace. But behind that elegance lies the coin's deepest allure, its extreme scarcity. The Denver Mint produced far fewer quarters that year, and most entered heavy circulation, wearing down the intricate details. Finding one with its original luster and full design intact is a discovery so rare. It's like unearthing buried treasure from America's forgotten past. The 1920D Standing Liberty Quarter carries within it the very soul of early 20th century craftsmanship. Its details are mesmerizing. The folds of Liberty's robe, the texture of her shield, the majestic eagle soaring on the reverse, all engraved in radiant silver. Yet the Denver minting process of 1920 often resulted in soft strikes, meaning that few coins captured the design's full sharpness. Those that did, known as full-head examples, are among the most desired coins on Earth. The clarity of Liberty's head symbolizes perfection, and perfection in numismatics means unimaginable value. Collectors and historians alike regard the 1920D as a crown jewel among quarters. Its rarity is magnified by time, few survived in high grade, and those that did now rest in the hands of elite collectors or hidden in private vaults. In auctions, this coin commands awe. Prices can soar to millions of dollars, especially for those untouched by time. When one appears on the market, it sends shockwaves through the collecting world, igniting fierce bidding wars that echo the passion of those who know its worth. This is not a mere coin. It's a fortune in your palm, a metallic miracle that can turn a humble collector into a billionaire overnight. The condition of this coin is everything. A worn 1920D might fetch hundreds or even thousands, but a gem-quality specimen with its shimmering luster and bold details is a treasure beyond compare. Imagine owning a coin that has survived a century of economic shifts, wars, and transformations, yet still glows with untouched beauty. Each scratch tells a story, each preserved detail speaks of history's resilience. To find a perfect 1920D is to find a moment in time preserved forever, proof that art and wealth can coexist in one timeless symbol. What makes this coin even more magnetic is its artistic and emotional appeal. The Standing Liberty design isn't just about aesthetics, it represents America's moral strength, grace, and courage. The 1920D version captures that balance flawlessly, minted in an era when every coin told a national story. The way Liberty's gown flows, the balance of her shield, and the eagle's flight on the reverse all harmonize in one breathtaking expression of freedom and beauty. It's no wonder collectors call it the coin that breathes life. Today, the 1920D Standing Liberty Quarter stands as a symbol of opportunity and fortune. For collectors, it represents the ultimate dream, a discovery that could elevate them to legendary status. For ordinary people, it holds the power to change life's course overnight. If you find one hidden in an old coin jar or tucked away in a forgotten collection, you may be holding the key to untold wealth. Every year, stories emerge of lucky finders realizing they possess a treasure worth more than gold, more than diamonds, worth millions. So if fate has placed a 1920D standing Liberty quarter in your possession, treat it as the crown jewel it truly is. Don't rush to sell it. Protect it, preserve it, and have it certified by trusted experts. Because this isn't just a piece of metal, it's a masterpiece of history, art, and prosperity. It carries the spirit of a century and the potential to transform your life forever. The 1920D quarter isn't just valuable, it's legendary. One look at its shining surface, and you'll know you're not holding a coin, you're holding destiny itself. Third, the 1929 standing Liberty quarter, struck with the coveted S mint mark from the San Francisco Mint, is one of the most mesmerizing and valuable treasures in all of American coinage. It stands as a masterpiece of silver artistry, rarity, and unimaginable wealth. For collectors, this coin represents a golden opportunity, an artifact capable of transforming an ordinary life into one of luxury and legend. With its elegant design, limited mintage, and breathtaking scarcity in pristine condition, the 1929 S quarter has risen to a mythical status. In today's high-end market, a single flawless specimen can be worth millions of dollars, holding the power to make its owner a billionaire overnight. Born in the final year of the iconic Standing Liberty series, the 1929 S quarter marked the end of an era. It was minted at a time when the Roaring Twenties were fading, and the shadow of the Great Depression loomed over America. This coin is more than silver. It is a silent witness to history, a reminder of America's resilience through changing times. The S mint mark beneath the eagle's flight tells its story, a mark of San Francisco's artistry, precision, and pride. Few could have known that this modest silver piece would one day become one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatic history. The design itself is pure elegance. Lady Liberty, standing tall and fearless, holds her shield of defense and olive branch of peace, a powerful reflection of America's spirit between war and peace. Every curve, every feather, every star carved into this coin's surface reveals the genius of Herman A. McNeil, the sculptor who created one of the most poetic coin designs ever to grace U.S. currency. Yet the 1929 S stands apart because of its perfection. It was among the last issues before the Standing Liberty design was replaced by the Washington quarter in 1932. That makes the 1929 S not just rare, it's final, the swan song of a legendary series. Because of the economic turmoil of the time, few 1929 S quarters were carefully preserved, making surviving examples in high grade astonishingly scarce. Most went into circulation, enduring decades of wear and loss. But for those rare few that escaped the fate of common currency, those untouched by time, their silver sheen still glowing with 1920s brilliance, their worth today is beyond imagination. A perfect, full-head specimen, showing every detail of Liberty's face and helmet, can sell for record-breaking sums, sometimes touching million-dollar territory in private collections. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Collectors have spent lifetimes chasing it, sometimes only to catch a glimpse at auctions where bidding wars ignite like firestorms. The 1929 S quarter in top condition is so rare that even seasoned numismatists speak of it in whispers, as though invoking its name could summon fortune itself. To possess one is to own a masterpiece of American art and an investment beyond gold, a symbol of success and destiny fused into one piece of silver. Condition is everything. A heavily worn example is still prized and can command hundreds or thousands of dollars, but a brilliant, mint-state 1929 S with crisp detail and shimmering luster can elevate your collection, and your life, to new heights. Its surfaces reflect not just light but history itself. Every gleam from its silver face speaks of a time when America was roaring with promise, and every detail captures the artistry that defined an entire generation of coinage. The 1929 standing Liberty Quarter isn't merely a collector's item, it's an heirloom of power. It carries the essence of the 1920s, the spirit of liberty, and the promise of prosperity. Those who find one often cannot believe their luck. Stories abound of old collections or forgotten boxes yielding a fortune disguised as a small silver coin. But make no mistake, this is not an ordinary quarter. This is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, capable of altering your financial destiny forever. If you hold a 1929 standing Liberty Quarter, guard it like a national treasure. Do not sell it cheaply or rush to trade it away. Its value is not just in the silver it holds, but in the story it tells and the fortune it conceals. Have it authenticated, preserved, and treated with reverence. You might be holding a masterpiece worth millions, a final echo of one of America's most beautiful coinage eras. This coin doesn't just represent wealth, it embodies the power of time, artistry, and destiny itself. One glance at its gleaming face, and you'll know. This is the coin that can turn dreams into reality. Fourth, the 1930 standing Liberty Quarter, struck with the rare and precious S, mint mark of the San Francisco Mint, is one of the most magnificent and valuable treasures in the entire history of American coinage. It stands as the final jewel of the beloved Standing Liberty series, a coin that closes an era of beauty, elegance, and national pride. This is not merely silver. It is the embodiment of America's artistic soul, crafted in the twilight of a historic decade. For collectors and dreamers alike, the 1930 quarter holds an almost magical reputation. Its worth in today's elite market can soar into the millions of dollars, capable of changing a life in an instant. If you have this coin, you hold a masterpiece with the power to make you a billionaire overnight. The 1930 is the final chapter in the Standing Liberty Quarter saga. Minted just 2 years before the series was replaced by the Washington Quarter, it carries the weight of history within its silver shell. The Great Depression had begun to sweep across America, and coin production was slowing. Very few of these quarters were struck, and even fewer survived in pristine condition. Each 1930 that remains today is a time capsule, an artifact that has defied the odds, survived economic collapse, and emerged as a shining symbol of endurance and fortune. Designed by Herman A. McNeil, the Standing Liberty design was always meant to capture the American spirit, courageous, peaceful, and free. On this final issue, Liberty stands strong, her shield lifted in defense and her olive branch held forward as a gesture of hope. Every curve, every feather, every grain of texture on this coin speaks of artistic genius. The 1930 Standing Liberty Quarter glows with that same proud elegance, but its rarity gives it a mysterious allure unmatched by other coins. For collectors, it's not just the end of a design, it's the culmination of beauty and rarity fused into one dazzling relic. The scarcity of this coin is legendary. Because 1930 marked the end of the Standing Liberty series, very few were saved in uncirculated condition. The San Francisco Mint, known for its lower mintages, produced only a limited number, making the 1930 one of the rarest of the entire series. Finding one with a full head strike, a crisp, complete depiction of Liberty's features, is a near miracle. Those rare examples command astronomical prices, often touching or exceeding million-dollar valuations in today's market. Every collector dreams of discovering such a coin, for it represents not only financial triumph but numismatic immortality. The market demand for the 1930 has never faded. Whenever one appears at a major auction, the bidding floor explodes with energy. Wealthy collectors, museums, and investors alike compete fiercely, knowing that owning this coin means owning a piece of America's final artistry before a new era began. In gem mint condition, it is one of the most breathtaking coins ever struck. Its shimmering silver luster, flawless detail, and historical gravity make it irresistible. Stories abound of coins found in old collections, hidden for generations, suddenly revealed to be worth fortunes beyond belief. What makes the 1930s truly exceptional is not only its rarity but its symbolism. It represents America's transition from prosperity to struggle, from the roaring 20s to the hardships of the 1930s. Yet, through its graceful figure of liberty, it continues to stand tall, a silent reminder of hope and endurance. Its design whispers a message through time. Even in dark days, freedom and beauty prevail. For those who own this coin, that message takes tangible form. It's both a moral symbol and a material miracle. The condition of a 1930s standing Liberty quarter determines its destiny. Worn pieces may hold hundreds or thousands in value, but pristine, full-detail examples are treasures beyond imagination. When held under the light, its surface glows like liquid silver, its artistry so alive it seems to breathe. Collectors describe the thrill of holding one as a spark of history, the feeling of touching the heartbeat of a nation frozen in time. It is this emotional connection that transforms the 1930s from a mere coin into a legend. If you are lucky enough to own a 1930s standing Liberty quarter, protect it with every ounce of care. Do not sell it hastily or undervalue its power. This coin is far more than its face value. It is a vessel of wealth, history, and artistic triumph. Have it authenticated, preserve it, and understand that you hold one of the final masterpieces of American minting history. The 1930s standing Liberty quarter is not just rare, it is eternal, a treasure that carries both the beauty of liberty and the promise of unthinkable fortune. In your hands lies a piece of destiny, a silver legend that could turn your dreams into reality overnight.